Hello everyone and welcome back. Today, it's all about the back. So, we're going to take you through our 3 favourite exercises. So if you're trying to build a bigger back and put some muscle on, you're going to want to be doing 8 to 12 reps of a bit of a heavier weight, okay? Most of you will probably fail to 8 to 12 reps on a wide grip pull-up anyway. That's just giving the game away a little bit. And for you guys and girls out there who just want to lean up, get a nice shape back and a little bit of shape on the biceps, you want to go more reps. Aim for 15 to 18 repetitions. On some of the bodyweight movements, that is going to be a real struggle. So aim to look for a really good assisted upper back and a lat pull down machine to start with, just to really work into those muscle groups so you can get from A to pull up in no time. We really do understand that it's particularly difficult for a lot of you to hold your own body weight. We found that out from the last video, some of the comments. It is tough. It is progressive, so it's something for you to aim for out there.
So if you can't lift your own body weight, do not fear. It's just going to be a case of progressing with some other exercises, and if you can get yourself to the gym, there's a great exercise called the pull-down machine where you can start super light and get your 15 to 18 reps out and get the toning that you want.
Yes. If not, we will get you there. That is our promise.
So the first exercise we're going to do today is nice and simply a wide grip pull-up, okay? First of all, I'd like to formally apologise for this one before I do it, because I probably had the heaviest back session of my life this morning, so I'm really sorry if I get like 1 rep on this, but I'm not going to lie to you.
Don't make excuses, John.
Alright, it's not really my strongest thing anyway. So, wide grip pull-up. I'm going to take a nice wide grip on the bar, I'm going to pull up, try and get my chin over the top of the bar, and this is going to work with big muscles down the back here, your lats, okay, on each side, alright? It's also going to get a little bit of bicep stimulation. So, wide grip pull-up, let's do it. So guys, we'll come around this side so I can actually talk to you, because no one wants to stay at my back. So
no, because it's really hairy.
So I'm going to take a nice wide grip on the bar, alright? I'm going to get myself down to a dead hang. I'm not going to completely lock my arms at the bottom, okay? Because I want to keep the pressure over the lats and on the biceps. So here we go, a little bit like this. Hanging down, bracing the core, and I'm going to pull up, chin over the bar, nice and controlled. That's already hurting. Straight over. If you look, my legs are nice and straight, toes are pointed to the floor.
Ooh, new trainers.
Yeah, my lovely new trainers. So it's getting a bit tough now. I'm not locking my arms out at the bottom. And I'll keep moving. I'll let you take over from the talking, anyone.
Yeah, as you can see, he's keeping his shoulders down as well. One little tip we say to take the biceps out a little bit is to try and tip the elbows in towards the torso a little bit, and it will work the lats even harder.
It's about what you're going to get out of me today. So, there you are. Wide grip pull-ups, really going to hit your lats. If you take your arms wider, fellas mainly for this one, it's going to widen your lats. So the wider you take your arms, the more it's going to try and widen your lats. First exercise, wide grip pull-up.
Second exercise, and first of all, I'm not going to make the same mistake as John's just made. He's going, oh my poor little hand hurt. Invest in some pro grips, Jonathan. Enjoy those little calluses on your fingers. Anyway, so I'm going to go with an overhand chin up as my second exercise, just to work the middle of the back and get the biceps nice and warm. Let's go around. Right, so your set position is shoulder width, overhand grip, and from there, exactly the same as John, I'm going to drop the body down, lock the core in, but I'm not going to lock my arms out straight. You really want to keep the back switched on all the time. So we brace, pull up, so my chin goes over the top of the bar, and my elbows stay close to the body. And if you look down at my feet, my core is locked out, and at the top of the move, I'm getting my chin over, so I can really pinch the shoulder blades to get right into the middle of the back, and get a good work all the way around. So simple. Exercise number 2, chin ups. Get nice and high, nice and low, and brace all the way through, no torso movement. Okay guys, so last exercise we're going to split into 2 just to make it more applicable to those you are doing endurance and to those that you're gaining size. So the first one I will show you works for both of you, but you can get a lot more weight on this one, so this is the one you want to use if you're trying to put on a bit of strength, okay, and a bit of size. So this next exercise is called the deadlift, okay? This is one of the most important exercises in the gym, in my opinion. This is going to work your back, okay? Mostly your lower back and your erector spine area. So the most important thing with a deadlift and anything when you're going to be lifting a heavy weight, okay, is preparation. Most important thing is a good form and set your base up correctly, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is take a nice hip width or slightly wider stance, okay? So my feet are hip width apart, you can see that. The next one is setting up a good grip.
So the grip I'm going to take is alternate, one over top, one underneath, and slightly on the outside of my feet. That's my grip I'm going to use. And the next thing is the sit up for your lift. Look, my bum's up in the air at the moment. That is not a good place to pick up a deadlift from. That is going to have a lot of pressure through the back. Bend your knees into a good squat position, okay, where you can use the legs to pick up the bar. That's where you're going from. So I'm up the top. This is my fixed position, okay? I'm going to slightly bend my knees. Let my weight almost touch the floor, stand tall again. My back is staying nice and straight, and I'm not looking up at the mirror. I'm looking about 2 meters in front of me on the floor, so my neck is staying straight with my back, all right? Nice and strong, feet planted, good grip, using the back as you deadlift.
Boom, and just like that, we've switched around, so I'm going to show you the alternative to the deadlift. More for you endurance-based people, it's called a good morning. And as you've noticed, I have a friend on my shoulder. Nice lightweight, exactly the same position in your feet, so we don't even need to go down to the feet. Jonathan, keep the camera right on my face. So, it's just slightly wider than hip width, and this is really important to lift the chest while you've got the bar. Right, so now we're ready to do a good morning. Always looking forward, and you tip down, keeping the back straight, and then just bring it back up. Keep the core locked in all the time. Try not to roll the shoulders over because that's really going to be bad for your back. And down again. And what you'll start to feel is the lower you get, the more you'll feel it in your hamstrings as well. So as soon as I start bending, I feel it straight away because I've got really tight hamstrings. So good mornings, 15 to 18 reps. And just remember, try not to hyperextend the back because you're going to put a lot of pressure on the back. Take it nice and slow because it's a really important area to work. Easy, good mornings.
So on that note, we're going to leave. Thank you so much for watching. We'll love you for a million years if you give us a little like button and subscribe if you haven't already, what you're playing at. You're right there. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, we'll see you on Sunday.
Cleaners are in. Who cleans a gym?
Who does that? Tidying up side right. Tell you what, let's get the rattly Hoover that's got a dodgy wheel. It's like when you go to the supermarket and you get that trolley that's always got the gammy wheel. You're trying to push it and it's like, I will not go straight. Anyway. So, on that note guys, thank you. So, on that note, we're going to go and kill someone. We'll see you all very soon. Thanks for watching, bye bye.